In this lesson, we are going to work on the meaning of increasing, decreasing functions on a given interval. We say function f is increasing on interval a, b if for all real numbers x1 and x2 in the given interval, f of x1 is greater than f of x2 whenever x1 is greater than x2. Or we can say, if x1 is greater than x2, then f of x1 is greater than f of x2. Let's look at the geometric meaning of this definition. On interval AB, we choose two numbers, x1 and x2. x1 bigger than x2. If f of x1 is bigger than f of x2, then function is increasing. In this diagram, the given function is increasing because when x1 is bigger than x2, the length of AB, f of x1, is greater than the length of m and f of x2. This means when x moves from left to right on the given interval, f of x is moving upward. Similarly, we say a function f is decreasing on the given interval a and b if for any two numbers x1 and x2, f of x1 is smaller than f of x2 whenever x1 is greater than x2. x1 is greater than x2. f of x1 is smaller than f of x2 for any x1 and x2 with this property, x1 greater than x. Therefore, this graph represents a decreasing function. Again, when we move from left to right, when x moves from left to right on the given interval, the function is moving downward. f of x is moving downward. When x is getting bigger in the interval, f of x is getting smaller. The value of the function is getting smaller. f of x equals x2 is increasing on interval 1 and 2. If x1 and x2 are two arbitrary number between 1 and 2, if x1 is bigger than x2, then x1 to the power of 2 is bigger than x2 to the power of 2. f of x equals absolute value of x is decreasing on the interval -3 and -4. If x1 is bigger than x2, since x1 and x2 both are negative, absolute value of x1 is smaller than absolute value of x2. If we look at the graph of these two functions, the graph of f of x equals x2, when x is between 1 and 2, the function is increasing. And if we look at the graph of absolute value of x, when x is between -3 and -4, then f of x is moving downward, the function is decreasing. f of x equals x2 is decreasing when x is smaller than 0, and it is increasing when x is greater than 0. Same statement is true for absolute value of x. f of x equals 1 over x is increasing when x is bigger than 0. If x1 and x2 are two positive numbers and x1 is greater than x2, the reciprocal of x1 is smaller than the reciprocal of x2. And if we look at the graph of y equals x, y equals 1 over x, we see the graph is decreasing, the function is decreasing. Thank you.